Hello everyone, today I want to discuss another interesting topic, and that is what is artificial or fake moon and what is ISS. Before discussing artificial or fake moon, I want to discuss what is ISS. ISS is basically an international space station, which is a giant research laboratory of five big space agencies of the world, and their big space agencies are basically NASA, JAXA, ESA, CSA, and Rogomos. Now, what is the purpose of the ISS? ISS is basically a giant space research laboratory which conduct different types of scientific experiment in space in order to explore space. And for that purpose, this International Space Station, which is basically a kind of artificial satellite revolving around the Earth almost 400-kilometer altitude, and its size is around about the size of the football field. Beside this, there are another kind of satellites which are orbiting in lower Earth orbit, and they are in large number or in a huge number, and their number is 5,000 satellites. Different countries send these satellites for different purposes. Besides that, there are another class of important satellites which are called geostationary satellites, and their orbit are called geostationary orbit or geosynchronous orbit. Now, why they are called geostationary satellite? Because these satellites stay exactly above the same point at all times during its revolution around the Earth. Because the time required for one revolution for these geostationary satellite is 24 hours, and the once time spinning of Earth occur round about in 24 hours. That's why these are called geostationary satellites, and these satellites are basically sent for the weather purpose, for the communication reporting, and for military purposes. These satellites revolves around the Earth around about 35,000 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Besides this, our real moon revolving around the Earth at an altitude of the 380,000 kilometers above the Earth, which illuminate our whole Earth surface. The size of the International Space Station is the size of the football field. But if, let's suppose, we construct an artificial or fake moon whose size is 10 times bigger than International Space Station, and we launch that moon in between International Space Station and Earth, and it almost illuminates the whole Earth's surface. So as a result of that, we can save large amount of electrical energy and a large number of electrical bills. But there are certain advantages and disadvantages of that kind of artificial moon. And also, for artificial moon, we require such a big object which have a large reflective surface and almost reflect the different most of the sunlight, and reflect it towards Earth. We enjoy at night due to the artificial moon or fake moon, but large number of shades are required, or very dark shades are required in order to sleep, because we could not sleep without shades during night, because the intensity of such a big artificial satellite, artificial or fake moon is very greater. So due to that, we could not sleep, and beside that, that high intensity light causes different types of diseases like heart diseases, mental stress, depression, and some other kind of different diseases. Another disadvantage of such a artificial or fake moon is a ground-based telescope cannot take pictures of deep space. Similarly, the view of night sky is obscure, or we cannot enjoy during night because due to the high intensity light we cannot observe stars in our sky, and similarly we cannot enjoy our night time. Besides that, the major big issue is the lifetime and stability of artificial moon. The lifetime and stability of artificial moon is a very big challenge, because for example, let's suppose it revolves around the earth for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, but at last it will cannot survive in that particular orbit. And if the speed is approaching to 27,400 km, then it will revolve around the earth in between ISS and earth. But if its speed fall down below the 27,400 km, then it will fall towards earth again. So that's why its lifetime and its stability is a very big issue. But wait a minute, China has planned to launch an artificial or fake moon in 2022, which is 80 times bigger than ISS, and it shines 8 times brighter than natural moon. If China succeeds in their mission, then they could save $173 million electricity bill. But again, the lifetime and stability of such artificial or fake moon is a big challenge. So I hope you people learn some basic thing about the artificial satellite, what is ISS and what is fake or artificial moon. Inshallah, next time with another lecture we will appear. Thanks.